Вот я только что отпустил. Ну, видимо, мы уже сейчас в эфире, сейчас подождем секундочку, пока все-таки появится на самом стриме информация. Мне кажется, что мы, может быть, уже там.
У меня еще... Я занят еще пока. Ну что, мы в эфире, нет?
Не знаю, сейчас. Давай подождем, пока картинка появится сама.
Yeah.
Yes, все, в эфире.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Hello. Today's... hello to everyone. It's a pleasure to see all of you guys here. So, it's already 5 people here. So, we will announce that we are on the live. Wait a second. Wait a second, guys. Okay, first of all, I would like to say a few words to Konstantin. Today is Konstantin's birthday. So, Konstantin, happy birthday to you.
Yes.
I wish you all the best and good luck and a lot of health, family happiness
and successful finish and deploy our great project.
Yes, exactly. So, so we just finished our Russian AMA just 5-10 minutes ago, and we make small break for 10 minutes, small pause, and now we are ready to see you guys and answer for all your questions. We receive around 10 questions, and before we will start answering to questions that we receive, I would like to tell you about what's happening and a few from different side of what's going on right now. First of all, as you can see, guys, the logotype bit. So we refresh design and we implement a lot of different features to the bit, and I kindly ask you guys to check and use bit for tests. I will remind that you already can issue the tokens on bit, test the transaction fee. You can deploy the POS nodes. You can run the POW nodes, and quite soon we also refresh the blockchain explorer. It's really have right now friendly UX UI, and more features will come soon. Right now we're working on the mineable tokens, and we work on our killer feature. It will be mineable APK multi-miner with possibility to integrate and integrate and also create by the mnemonic phrase wallets. Also, you will have possibility integrate different assets to our wallet. You will have possibility to delegate INQ, issue the tokens by the app, make multi-mining. So I will shortly explain how it will work. So you can create your wallet by the mnemonic phrase, and inside of this wallet you will have possibility to create different accounts. For each account you can run the POA mining. For example, you can create 5 accounts in one wallet. You will have possibility to switch these accounts inside of the wallet, and for each account you will can run the POA mining. INQ or other coins which will be created on top of our protocol. For example, we can see like BIT and ENQ. You create a new wallet, you create first account, ENQ account, for example, and you can run POA mining. Of course, you have to stake at least 25 ENQ, and then you can run the POA mining for ENQ for account 1. Then you can go to the wallet management, switch account to account second one, and you can start mining BIT, for example. The mining dashboard will be integrated as well there, so you can easily can go and see what happening on what it is mining process ongoing or offgoing on different accounts. It will be quite cool dashboard for mining. Also, we will implement, we will add at the beginning at least Ethereum network, so you can import your private key, or you can import mnemonic phrase, for example, from MetaMask, and you will see all your Ethereum assets there. We will implement their possibility buy ENQ and also another cryptocurrency by the card, banking card. Later on, we will integrate the feature which can provide exchange for different cryptocurrency. For example, in the future, you can change in the app Ethereum for the ENQ, or some other coins or tokens to ENQ directly. We need the time for that to integrate step by step different kinds of blockchains. So our goal to integrate there at least 10, 12 different blockchains. But it will be not soon, but it will be step by step. We will integrate more and more different blockchains. So right now we already successful test the multi-mining, so it's possible to make mining in one account, in one by one phone, and create wallet management, all backend it's done. So right now we work on UX UI to bring its very user-friendly interface to operate this app. Also, I would like to talk to you guys about our situation on KuCoin. As you can see, we have ST flag on each of our trading pairs in QBTC and in QUSDT. So don't worry, guys. It will be, this mark will be deleted soon. So we
actually it's just a technical feature, technical issue. So we will remove this mark soon, as Michael said. So there's nothing to worry. There will be soon a trading competition, and you should just wait a little bit.
Yeah. Also, we are planning to run the trading competition on KuCoin quite soon. So in a couple of weeks, I think we will start with a big prize fund, a lot of rewards. So stay tuned, and we will announce it. And KuCoin as well will announce by the KuCoin official community channels. Next thing I would like to discuss with you guys and explain, as you know, we update our emission model last week. So we decrease almost 3 times the total emission. And why we do it, and why we change our emission model. As you can see right now, the main idea was to increase decrease the inflation as many as we can. So you can see right now that after mainnet will be launched, our inflation rate will be from 3.6 till 1.6 in next 25 years. So from our point of view, from economical point of view and healthy economical point of view, it's very important to have really small rate of inflation. As you can see now, the total amount, daily amount of mining tokens which mined by the community go into the secondary market don't maintain our price, and especially when we are still on the testnet phase. So we don't have any utility for ENQ right now because we are still in testnet. We are still tested. It not give us the possibility to from a price growing perspective. So if you have any questions regarding the economical model, please check it on the official guides of ENQ, anycom.com, to check all details. We are trying to make it completely detailed description with block rewards, block times, rewards between different type of the nodes, and I will highly recommend you guys test our Bit network, because you can run the POS there, you can see how economical model it's work there, you can test, issue the tokens and so on. Quite soon we will add a possibility to run the mineable tokens, and Konstantin tell us a bit more about the mineable tokens, which we will run quite soon there.
Yes, actually, mineable tokens is a new feature. I think it's really a unicorn, because you can. There are no other blockchain projects where you can issue tokens which could be mined by your users. And the idea is that POA miner can choose a type of reward he wants to get for his work. So regular POA miner gets reward in native ENQ coin, but POA miner can also choose to get reward in any custom token which has this possibility. So this will not affect the total emission of ENQ, and it gives, but it makes POA mining more attractive, because total reward of ENQ is limited. So the more miners you have, the less reward each miner will get. So in a certain time, POA mining becomes unprofitable, because the reward becomes too small. So if reward in ENQ is small, you can choose to get reward in POA mineable token. So our job is to provide exchange listing for these tokens, and all the infrastructure to give these tokens liquidity and I mean all infrastructure. So this is really killer feature as we see it, and we already have potential partners who are interested in issuing their tokens in our network.
Yeah, actually we have one project which have 20,000 community members, and they are really wait when we will run this staff to immediately issue and run the POA mineable tokens. For us and for all community, it's really big next steps to really scale the community. So from economical perspective, we understand that we cannot scale ENQ miners up to millions because of the economical reason. It's mean if 1 million people will come with 100 of ENQ, it's mean it's no way to grow. So profit and ROI will be cheap, and this is why we actually think about how we can scale our community up to 1 million people. This is the actually very reasonable way to scale community. So each project can bring to our network with 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, and from economical perspective, it can work inside of the network. It depends on the economical model of this project. But this is the way how we can scale the total community of our network users up to millions. This is, for example, small explainer. If you are a DApp developer and you have the game for Android, for example, you can integrate in the future our mineable models to your DApp and reward your users for online, for playing the game. Or you can implement their staking system, for example, the same like we did it for ENQ. So it means you can use the same instruments which we already use in ENQ, or you can create something new for your economic and for your project. So we believe that it will be the killer feature on the market. We have few projects which already waiting when we will run it. So first, actually this week we successfully finish our first tests. So it's backend, it's work. So right now we work on the UX UI to integrate it to the APK. So this is three main different area where we was focused last months. And right now, guys, we can see the question which we receive from the community. First from AIM12312. As you said, the main goal of your project is to bring millions of smartphones around the world in a single blockchain. As Anycom is still a young project, what has been the response of the community towards the project? What plans to attract non-tech people, non-crypto from around the globe? As thanks for the question. I think I already answered this question because with the new projects as game developers, game projects, social networks, we can scale our community, not non-crypto people, up to millions. Next question. As Anycom network is primarily mining on mobile phone, how will it be simple for ordinary people will be able to do it? How about the cost and efficient? So
Actually, well, just a notice, and it's not really correct to say that ENQ is primary mining on mobile phone. Yes, we have mobile mining, but we also have POS mining, and we also have POW mining. So mobile phones is just one part of the network. Yes, and it's actually the simplest part. So for non-crypto person, it's much more easier to download the APK from site and push start button on smartphone, then download then rent a server and download specific software, deploy it and run. So actually mobile mining is, as you said, simple for, as you say, ordinary people, but it's not the only mining which exists in Anycom network. That's the point.
Okay, next question from Ashwini Crypto. To attract the more users, many other compatibility of the Anycom blockchain with other blockchain is needed. What you throw on this? Yeah, I think we will create some one page with explainer what we are doing and what is the main difference between other blockchains. Capt GT, will we have to send all our InQ to stake contract for full stake, or will you be able to delegate your InQ from your wallet to a contract like Tezos, for example? This way you remain the owner of the tokens.
Not really sure I understood the question. You have your ENQ wallet and you can choose some amount of free ENQ on this wallet to delegate it to some POS contract. And then all the rewards which this POS gets, part of this rewards will be assigned to you to send all our
so it's actually you can delegate your tokens from your wallet to one of the staking provider. You can create by web wallet POS contract, but for become a POS provider, staking provider, you have to first create the staking contract, POS ID, and secondly, you have to run the validator node. And after that, you can receive the tokens from delegator. So please, you can check out all documentation on the official guides. Check it on the Beat network, because it's already work for the Beat network. See here. Percless, are you trying to list the token in more top exchange to have more reach among crypto users? What plan do you have in this area? Are you waiting to the mainnet for this? Yes, exactly. Pericles, we don't want to list ERC20 token right now. We are waiting right now. We will finish technical features. Then we are waiting for independent code audit, and then we will list our token on different exchange all over the world. Native coin, sorry. Johnny Andre, what makes Anycom different from other cryptocurrency? Why is Anycom developed? What will your team do to make InQ a target and sustainable system in the world of the crypto? We actually have a lot of which don't have any other blockchains. For example, we make possibility to create the mineable tokens. We have very friendly commission model for issue the reshuable, non-reshuable tokens, and we have 3 type of mining: POW, POS with delegation and validators, and we have POA mobile mining. So we have a lot of feature. Please go to our website and check all details and guides what we're exactly doing here with our project. Rock Motri, if there any plan to exploration of using, sorry guys, to use another blockchains for ENQ tokens, since Ethereum blockchain has been congested, and what will be the marketing strategy to adopt now that the market generally shows good signs in the long term? Is there any plan of exploration of using other blockchains for ENQ tokens? I don't know what is the main idea of this question, Konstantin.
Plan of exploration of using. I'm just trying to understand. Maybe Rock Morty asks if we want to make a way for tokens in other blockchains can be transferred into our network.
Actually, I have idea what Rock Morty it's meaning. So this is features. Actually, we discussed a few times in this idea to use other assets from different blockchains to lock it in our system, in our network, and lock it to the. So this is for it's actually for different DeFi services, decentralized finance. So yes, we have some idea how we can help migrate or block and issue different assets in our network and block the same time block it in other blockchains. But we don't have a lot of details right now. We don't have any descriptions, and it will be done, I think, for Core 2.0. So it will be not realized next couple of months. So we can talk about later. Yeah, we have some ideas to do. This project has been a good time in KuCoin and repairing success, but today are you working on begin present in other exchange? Yeah, so we are after we will launch mainnet, we will integrate our mainnet coin to different exchange all over the world, as I told you before. So Blanca SDF, hi, I have a question for today. Mobile phones are becoming more complex and modern. Does Anycom project intend to improve the protocol as mobile make their own?
Yes, actually, whole our protocol, our project is it's designed for future, a little for future. For example, at the moment, POA mining is not so effective as it could be if network speed could be better. So, for example, 5G network will be allowed to utilize all the possibilities and all the potential of our protocol, but it's not all potential is discovered right now. So yes, all our project is waiting for new smartphones with new powers, with lots of storage space, and with a good internet connection. So yes, of course, we are waiting for complex and modern smartphones, and our protocol won't be obsolete with new hardware.
Okay, that's all questions we will receive, and then we are going to one question from Twitter. It's a question from Abhishek Jairaman. So question is, when will the mainnet be launched? What are the current functionalities the AMQ dev team is working on, and what are the challenge encountered? So I think we already discussed for what we're doing right now, which features we're working on, and so let's go to the next questions. Dmitry Gubarevich, tell you, Konstantin, you have to go celebrate your birthday.
I will.
Okay. Question one: Will multi-mining affect battery usage and data drainage?
Yes, of course, because actually it's like two miners which are launched on a single phone. So if you launch two miners, you spare twice more resources like network and like CPU and battery. Yes.
Pizza Eater have a couple of questions. Hello, Pizza Eater. We just meet you in the Russian AMA. So first question is, it's possible to use the Anycom as a payment network for Bitcoins. Bitcoin capitalization is big, idea of Bitcoin stable token and power of the Anycom branches, scalability solution for Bitcoin. Yes, I think it's close to the question which one guy, Roxy, sent us. Yeah, so idea it's for the DeFi, decentralized finance, to lock some assets as a Bitcoin or Ethereum on Bitcoin or Ethereum network, and create the same time the same amount token in our network, but we don't plan to use for that any special branches. We talk about doing in the main branch, provide this possibility for DeFi, for collateralization, for lending, for borrowing. So yeah, we have this idea, especially for optimized transaction with multi-signature to support quick DEX separation with Bitcoin on Anycom chains or branches. Yes. And Hall have one more question. Now POS has the highest reward rate, and not many people will be able to run it, so the few will really enjoy. That will make POA really hard to earn. One that be discouraging.
Actually, just a second. I really pause the host. No. Actually, as soon as most people will move to POS delegation, the lesser POA miners you will get, and rewards on POA will increase. So there will always be a balance between POS rewards and POA rewards, because miners will choose what to do, to delegate on POS or to mine on POA. And thanks to mineable tokens, you will always have POA miners which will mine not YenQ but some custom token. So we will not run out of POA miners, if I understood your question correctly.
We have in Russian AMA probably the same question, like for example, right now ROI for POA it's 35%, for POS 55%. So what does it mean? It means so people will use tokens not for POA, they will use these tokens for POS mining. So they can delegate these tokens to POS. What happened next? What will happen next? So the stake on POS nodes will increase and ROI will decrease. At the same time, the tokens which come from POA mining will decrease the total POA stake and ROI will increase. So I think in general, the economical balance, economical reason, what kind of stake you have to use for mining POS or POA will balance the total ROI, probably the same. And our general suggestion is we have to come to average ROI around 12-15% annual. So let's see. And right now, guys, I'm ask you, please use the Bit network to check how it works, to check economical model, to run POS node, POW node, POA node, issue the tokens, check all functionality. AG Crypto, what do you think your direct competitions in crypto space and how InQ is planning to distinguish itself? So I think it's our main competitor is Ethereum network because of the Ethereum have the biggest developer community, the biggest dApps which running on the top of Ethereum. So it's the biggest competition right now for us. Also, I see the Algorand. It's quite cool project, and but actually I don't work close with them, so I see what they do, what kind of cooperation they have. Like a couple of months ago, the Tether USDT decide to issue small amount of USDT on top of the Algorand. So I think it's a very interesting project. Is there plans for soft staking, cold staking going forward with InQ? Yes, of course. Soft staking. If you're talking about soft staking, which on the KuCoin, yeah, we discussed this idea with guys, but we will see what maybe we will use the PoolX. So we still negotiate what kind of staking system with KuCoin staking provider will be more interesting for us, for traders, for exchange users. And guys, I would like to announce that trading competition on KuCoin will quite soon we will run on the KuCoin. So stay tuned and look at our details. It will be big reward, a lot of rewards on KuCoin. So stay tuned. So and regarding this is regarding the soft staking on KuCoin, but right now you can delegate the bit to the different. We already have 4 tested staking providers, so you can delegate and check how it works right now on the Bit network. And as we will finish our independent code audit, we will immediately implement these features to the InQ staking for POS, POW mining, delegation, validation, and so on. But before of that, you can right now to check how it works, guys. Dmitry, I will go soon. Thanks, Konstantin. You have to go celebrate your birthday. Okay, and guys, let's answer the last question. AG Crypto Judge asked how to become a validator or delegator node for InQ once the mainnet is launched. How much percentage reward can we expect with staking InQ? We see a lot of tokens with competitive interest rates now. Sure, I will try. Yeah, please. All economical model and descriptions, please go to our official guides. We just refresh our economical model last week. total emission. It's quite detailed description of our economical system. So please go there, check all details. If you have any questions, you can always ask us in our official channel, Telegram, Twitter, or Facebook. So, guys, please check documentation. I think that's all. Thank you very much for you, all of you guys, and please be patient. We have already a lot of job which was done, and a lot of job which will wait us next couple of months, couple of years, few years. So quite soon we will deliver a lot of stuff, and our mineable APK, mineable tokens, wallet with possibility to delegate, and it will be first tested on Bit and then implemented to the Inky. So thank you for your time, and see you soon.
Yes. Let's keep in
Bye bye.
touch. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you guys. Bye bye.